Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AMHQ Early. It is Friday, January 20th, 2017. I'm meteorologist Jen Carfagno.
And I'm Anna with you guys. We finally made it to Friday. The weekend is almost here, but the threat of rain and storms could put a damper on your weekend plans. We've got more people than not seeing above average temperatures.
Yes, we do. That's going to be a part of the story. You get more rain than snow. We are going to keep those temperatures mild. Right now, we've got the rain spreading through the Midwest. Chicago, still rain hanging on, actually. It's finally moved into lower Michigan. It pretty much took all night to do that. And then we've got the rain right along 70 and 80. The Ohio Turnpike, the Indiana Toll Road, wet the entire way. Couple of patchy spots where you might run into some wintry precip. Detroit, that actually does include part of the metro area, but it is very patchy and marginal. Just be on your guard, even where it's raining. You know, if there's an elevated surface, that could be slippery. As we watch everything moving east, watch this rain spread into Pennsylvania today, moving through across the state of Ohio throughout the first couple of hours of the commute, getting into Pittsburgh by the tail end of the commute, keeping close watch on D.C., of course, for the inauguration and the showers moving in. There's a decent chance of showers coming in through the midday hours, say between about 10:30, 11 o'clock and about 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon, but then moving out by about 4. So that chance of rain certainly goes down. And you saw that it sort of breaks up, gets scattered in activity. So it's not a complete washout for everyone all day in the mid-Atlantic. But there still is that chance of rain nonetheless, especially through the middle of the day in the mid-Atlantic, through the morning in Ohio, up into the morning hours here across portions of Michigan as well. So D.C., here's your timing, and here's what we're looking at in terms of rainfall. Chance of showers between about 10 and 2 o'clock. Again, it's not a all-day rain. It's showery, and it's going to be off and on, and we'll see that continuing to be pretty light, we think, here. At least not a big downpour expected throughout the entire day here tomorrow and Sunday, too. All right, so let's look at what's happening right now into the south. We've had some rain moving through the southeast right through the overnight. That's moving east pretty quickly, and you can see a couple of thunderstorms in and around the Asheville area, but the thunder and lightning actually going away pretty quickly here. We follow that pretty far south, and look how it kind of broke up as it got into South Georgia. We have a couple of showers now still moving over the Gulf of Mexico. There may be some brief thunderstorms just north of Tampa early in the morning, but certainly over the weekend things get more active. So let's take you into tonight, and we're going to see that the show start into eastern Texas, moving into Louisiana, Houston to Baton Rouge, where we had record rainfall yesterday. We're going to see rain move into Jackson, Mississippi overnight, and then moving east as we get through the early part of Saturday. So Birmingham early in the day is when these storms could move through. The chance for severe weather is there. We'll see that right across portions of southern Alabama. This is Saturday, 9:30 a.m. and rain and thunderstorms moving in and crossing over North Georgia and into the upstate of South Carolina, including Atlanta, including Greenville. You're going to start your day pretty stormy. Atlanta by afternoon clearing out. You can see that line of storms moving east and southeast right through Charleston by Saturday evening. Then you're in a break until the next round gets going for Sunday. And then we will see another round of active weather coming in on Sunday, potentially starting overnight on Sunday. So let's start with the timing of severe weather. Tonight, it's going to begin across southeast Texas, and then we'll see that move east into Louisiana, getting into parts of Mississippi and Alabama. There is the risk of a tornado. We've got tornadoes running 3s right now, 3 in southern Louisiana, South Mississippi, and southwestern Alabama. For New Orleans, the timing of your storms is that we may see some in the evening, maybe between 9 and midnight, and then another round potentially getting into the overnight hours, continuing through about 9 a.m. And then through Saturday, we should get a break there. Atlanta area, the timing is coming in overnight as well, and we'll see that chance of thunderstorms continuing through about the afternoon. We'll start with some rain showers, thunderstorms, a line potentially coming in with strong winds, and then after about 2, 3 o'clock, we should be getting some clearing, and we'll get a break in all the precipitation. But there'll be a lot of rain, I think, before that, so everything will be wet to start. Half-past hour on this Friday. Welcome back to AMHQ Early.
You finally made it to the weekend, so let's get you up to date with the weather information you need to know. You'll be enjoying some above average warmth. 240 million of you, including folks here in Chicago.
Rain out of here, though, Chicago, in time for the weekend. Let's track it all. Rain on the move this morning. Indianapolis still have rain around for the morning drive. Same thing in Cincinnati, but you can see how it's kind of pivoting out. Columbus, I-70, all wet. I-80, the Ohio Turnpike, if you're traveling the Indiana Toll Road, all wet. If you're traveling 94 and 96, mostly wet. There's a couple of spots where the temperature is right at 32 degrees. It shouldn't be icy, but, you know, if there's an elevated surface, it's possible. So just make sure you pay attention to your temperatures there. Pittsburgh, rain moving in right now. We've got to look at rain spreading all the way down to parts of the south, which we'll talk about in a minute. it. But let's track this for you on your Friday. Rain to start your day, and then we're going to finish it farther into the mid-Atlantic and see how it kind of dries up and shrinks in size. So by the time this whole batch of rain gets into the D.C. area, we're talking about for the inauguration, there is the chance of showers, but not a complete all-day washout. Look how it all kind of just turns into sprinkles and showers by the time we get into the afternoon. Same thing getting into New York City for your Friday night here. All right, so rain still to come. We've got rainfall in the order of about an inch. Some spots here right through the mid-Atlantic and farther south could see more than that. That's because of what's going to happen over the weekend with rounds of rain coming up. But we'll get to that in another spot. I want to talk about your timing of today's rain. So today in D.C., it's cloudy to start. Temperatures are going to be hanging out in the upper 40s, which is above average. But we are going to look at those showers coming in about midday here, off and on potential this weekend. Now, yesterday was a tough day in Louisiana and Mississippi. We're going to get a bit of a break, but then storms do come back into the picture. And for New Orleans, we're timing it overnight tonight. So this is 9 o'clock. Thunderstorms come into the picture, staying with us right through the overnight. We have about a 12-hour chance of seeing scattered showers and storms and possible severe weather. Right now, the radar has gotten a whole lot less active across northern Georgia. Still a couple rain showers up there into North Carolina, and then back down across the Gulf of Mexico. But even there, the lightning has been disappearing, and those storms are weakening, really, to showers now approaching the Florida coast. So we've got what's happening now, and that goes away, and then we see what starts this evening, overnight tonight. Texas, including around Houston, Louisiana, including New Orleans, overnight thunderstorms moving in, a line of storms potentially moving through Birmingham and Montgomery. We have that potential of severe weather and strong damaging winds. The Atlanta area, it's tomorrow morning, about 9-10 o'clock, that the storms move through, bringing some heavy rain, bringing the potential for some gusty winds. And then by Saturday afternoon, through Atlanta and Macon, but then lined up, say, just to the east of Greenville, getting towards Charlotte, and then perhaps in South Georgia, the chance for some strong damaging winds as we see a line of storms track east. Then we get ready for the next round, and that happens on Sunday. This is overnight, Saturday into Sunday morning. We're going to see a few thunderstorms pop and then continuing to develop throughout the day on Sunday. So tonight's weather, severe weather risk for you from southeast Texas right into Louisiana, into southern Mississippi, Alabama, and the western Florida panhandle. Montgomery to Mobile, you are in it. A 3 on our Torcon. That's a 30% risk of tornadoes happening within a 50-mile radius. Make sure you have a way tonight to be woken up if a warning is